Hi folks and modelers, I'm back for another kit review, and this time it's gonna be this, which is it's a car, but it's not really a car. It's something futuristic and something from the animation. So like I said previously in my past showcase review on cars, I did mention I was gonna build a car after about it's been over about 30 years that I've built a car. So this is gonna be a car that I'm gonna be building after a long time. So this recently I don't really build cars anymore because it's not really my interest of subjects, and doesn't really fascinate me because ordinary cars are just, you know, cars. See cars on the road every day and I drive a car. So but this was something different, so I felt like I had to build this. So getting into this kit, this is called the Madness of the Street, Luna and Selena. So this lady here is Selena, and the Luna is the car. So this is from a company called Suyata. It's I think it's a Hong Kong based company. It's not Japanese, but this packaging looks very Japanese. The animation looks Japanese. Even the name sounds Japanese, but it's not Japanese. So this kit is actually made in China, and but it looks really cool. So I decided to get this. And this is a very odd scale car. It's actually a 1/35th scale, which is a military scale. So this car actually can go with tanks and armors. But on this kit itself, it does not say anything about the scale. So maybe it's not 1/35th, but I read somewhere on the net that it is a 35th scale, so I believe them. So this is the company, which is based in Kowloon, Hong Kong, made in China. And this kit was quite cheap. I got it for maybe like 20 US dollars. So let's get into this. And in fact, I did Google a bit on this animation, and actually the animation doesn't exist. So this is something of a kit that might turn into animation, or it might not, because kits like Gundam comes from animation. So anyway, let's get into the box. There's a lot of weird things, like it says here, I don't know what it means. I think you freaky of dye and wood. So I don't know what this means. And there's something weird here, which probably it's on the instruction manual. Oh, okay, so wait, I just noticed something. 1/32 scale armored sports car, female racer included. So apologies, just now I mentioned 1/35th, but it's a 1/32. So it is scaled to 1/32 scale. So let's get into the box. I have already opened up the plastic packagings to make it faster. This is the instruction manual. Looks nice, and there's things like these, which it looks like there is an animation, but I couldn't find it on the internet. And there's something very strange written here, which is don't put the package into your mouth, nose, or on your head. So that's very funny. Don't know if it's meant to be purposely written that way. It tells you, tools you're gonna need, how you're gonna cut them. So it is similar to those Gundam kits, which are more meant for kids, for children's. So it gives you this kind of advice, tells you how to do the decals, parts layout, all in color, very nice. And this is the decal. So instructions are also in color, very easy to understand. Very Gundam-like instructions. So this kind of kit normally looks very Japanese, but there's English and Chinese and no Japanese. But there are some Japanese words here. So Japanese, Chinese, and English. But here, I don't know why it's only Chinese. But okay. So this is how the instruction looks like. Very interesting kit car with all these spikes. This is like the cyberpunk road warrior kind of vehicle. So there's two figures. One is without the helmet and one is with the helmet. So this is Selena. Paint me like your dreams. Okay, sounds good. And I don't know what is this. Some other kits from this maker. And if you Google this Ryata, they are in Facebook. They do have some military, but not many. And then the rest are all fictional kind of kits, like robots, things like that. So this is how the kit comes. Of course, there were packagings, but I took them out. And this clear part here, which is smoked in color, it's actually, this was in another plastic bag, and this is actually wrapped up in a saran wrap, something I've never seen before. But it's probably just to protect the scratches on the clear parts. But this is definitely a saran wrap. So there are not too many sprues. This sprue is for the figure. There's two figures here. And I'm not really into figures, but it's okay. They give two figures there. So this is the main body. And this car is actually probably a rip-off of a Lamborghini Aventador or something. I don't know too much about Lamborghinis. This is another sprue. So we have a few sprues. We have some polycaps, so probably the wheels will spin. And these are the tires, a very low profile tires. There is a decal sheet, and this decal sheet, I think you saw it on the instruction manual just now. It looks like there's some sort of a graffiti. So I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, so there is like this graffiti kind of control panel, and yeah. So looks interesting. Bit toyish and maybe meant more for kids, but I like it. So these are the body. So these plastics are really good, very Bandai standards, Gundam, very sharp injection molding and very hard. So it's probably good quality, and I'm sure the fits will be very good. These are the tiny bits, all the spikes that protrudes from the car, some exhaust. There is a harpoon weapon that sits on top of the car. The wheels. So altogether there are 2, 4, 6, 7 screws, and this is the bottom, the panel, and this rib structure that covers the car looks very nice. And this is the armor cover on the front of the car. So this kit is probably gonna be quite simple. Not gonna be so difficult, I think. And the thing is, there's no color instructions that comes with a kit. So it's like you can paint whatever you want. You know, it doesn't matter what color. So I guess it's up to the build, the person who builds to paint it. And so that's it for the review. Something very different, something that caught my eye, so I thought I'd give it a try. And I will probably jump into the build soon. And I don't think it's gonna take me that long. Maybe except for this figure that I need to think how to paint. So the rest of the car is gonna be. I can actually do it in military kind of coloring and weathering, since this is not a commercial vehicle. So yeah, so that's it for the kit review. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you like to see the build, I will bring build in stages in a few videos. This might not take me that long. So that's all for the review. I hope you enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you like it. Please subscribe if you haven't. And I'll be back hopefully next week for some updates on the build. So until then, take care. Happy modeling. Cheers for now, and bye.